matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Dukes will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Agnew. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Old Dominion's offense will get the ball first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it football.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Potter. Got his man. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The run inside. It's Jackson. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on his... Oh, he's got some space. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Four wide out set, two on either side on 2nd and 10. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, ODU! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. The Dukes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Arrington Maiden, a freshman prospect from Texas. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. Leaves it with the running back. Shows him the stiff arm.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll keep it on the ground. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's second and long. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Got his man. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. And the Dukes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. That's caught. It's Harris. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Looking to pass. It's Potter. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's at the 50. Past the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, James Madison. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
They want to go for back-to-back scores. They're lining up for the onside kick. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Coming out with it, it's Agnew. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pulls it on the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the ball, get to the end zone.
And he added the extra point. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You've got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Looking to take a shot. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Fires to the big fella. Quick step and go. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Potter. Right down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Running inside. It's Burnett. There's a crease. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on 1st down. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Gives it on the option. Turning it up, just steamrolling the defense. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
I think the quarterback at this point just needs to settle down. We saw the interception earlier in the game, and all of a sudden on that throw, just really bad fundamentals. The quarterback just needs to settle himself, get himself into a rhythm, trust his fundamentals, because that's going to help his accuracy.
And he could not get loose on the run.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working on the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Dukes want to crank the tempo.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some...
Caught. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Instead of running the traditional option where the running back is the pitch man, nice job by the offense, getting creative, getting a way to get their speedster, a playmaker, a receiver the football in space, and he does the rest.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Fielded in the end zone, it's Agnew. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. Off the play fake on first down. Complete.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burnett. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. The Monarchs in the hurry up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll go to the counter. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air, it's Potter. Fires to the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Agnew. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Burnett. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown, ODU. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Throws for the tight end. Got a man, it's Keller. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Now the play fake. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know what to do.
But guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Looking downfield, it's Potter. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burnett.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Going to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They go to the ground. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to ride this running back. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Moving out to the right. Stands in and takes the hit. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 7 team, the Oklahoma Sooners.
The Monarchs will kick it away first, and will start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
The James Madison head coach said coming out of the locker room, coach has asked his team in the locker room at the half to get back in control of this game. They are so excited to be playing in this rivalry matchup, a game they won the last time these two teams met. But right now, on the road, they have got to be sharp and focused, make sure execution is a priority here to start the 3rd quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things feel here from the sideline when we come back. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Hey, kill it, kill it. 674, take off. 674, take off. Down. Kill. 390, twilight. 390, twilight. Set hot.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
Kill.
The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. On the move at the 30. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
This one's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Agnew. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Here we go, ready. Blue 22, ready to go.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Oh, what a move to get open. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Tough to give up those penalty yards in that situation. Now it's just 3rd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Potter. It's complete. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the...
There's some room. Got enough for the first. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Makes the grab. It's Burnett. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Oh, they're after him. He sacked this defense all over him.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get... The ball will come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
The sweet feet buy a little time. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Dukes look to keep this drive humming. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. hands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. On the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
The Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wideout. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And full extension down the right side for the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves. And he's in. Touchdown, Dukes.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Old Dominion has the ball. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Back to throw, it's Potter. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. It's complete on the right side. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And the Monarchs will line it up on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Jackson. Maybe some room here. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Finds a little space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready. Flag 14. Ready, go.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'll move the tight end. Go try to get to the marker himself. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Dukes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
A lot of times as a defender, it's really about route recognition, seeing what that receiver is going to do. And you could tell, he stuck his foot in the ground, started to break in. Nice job breaking on the quarterback's eyes, breaking his hand in there and batting the football to the ground.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Makes the grab. And they'll mark him down after making that grab, and that's one way to start digging out of that hole, but they are still short of the first down. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Here's a little room there. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop. Bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in. Running the football. The gut right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and goal.
Blue 22. Ready, go.
On the option. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Trying to punch it in. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. And he surges across the line. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back.
in beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd and the James Madison Dukes. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So James Madison's offense will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
They'll go right back to him. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. In the gun, looking to throw on third down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So the Marshall Thundering Herd has the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And this guy's developed quite nicely as a security blanket for his quarterback. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. It's Payne. Breaks into the open. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. Gives him a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And that's an encouraging sign to see for this offense. Last possession, they had to punt. Now 3rd down. They get the 3rd down right away. Execute at a good level. Move the sticks. Maybe get some momentum going here for this offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Running to the left. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
Obviously, weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On his way from around the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? Didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Pulls it and runs it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback will keep it. Maybe a crease. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. DB's right up on the receivers. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Ready to try the point after.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Nukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Quickly complete. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the 1st quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
The Duke just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period, 1st down here. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll send out the kicker here. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Spins away from the defender. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. On the option. The pitch. He's down. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Might have a chance. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, James Madison. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is from
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up and
headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, James Madison. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to go right back downfield. Looking down the middle. He's open on the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
All right, guys, let's chat for a minute about Marshall. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Marshall!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And the Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Looking for a man, it's Coleman. Got the back over the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
He might want another play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Marshall's head coach told me at the half. Coach reminded his team in the locker room that this is a moment that they can claim some redemption. They've got a lead right now on the road. They lost this game the last time the 2 teams met, but this is their moment to put their foot down. He said, I want us to come out with the most energy we've had all game. Even though we've got a lead, this is where we set the tone for dominance down the stretch. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He'll try it again. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Leads it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And whistles as we stop play. A man down, they'll check on him. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ortiz. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a 1st down for Marshall. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the gun, the running back has it.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Right back to the well. Plows through the defense. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. That's caught. It's Norton. Could not make his way to the corner.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
The inside handoff. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. Dead center perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Looking for more room. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurd!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He stopped short on the 2-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more...
Breaks away on the left. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and, man, are they in business.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure going right. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Pressure coming. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Third and goal for the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
Took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Culliver. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Snagged in the middle. It's Culliver. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Leaves it with the back. And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd. Is this 4-down territory? To the ground to try to pick up the first. Could be an alley. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Marshall quick to the line.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Pulls and fires complete. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Now remember, despite giving up that field goal, this is still a 1-possession game, but they need the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's passed. Didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
He's got the tight end, and they're able to get him down.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice gain by the offense.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field. I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away, but you're trailing here in the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
86 bouncer.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Keller. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw again. He's got him. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the Dukes are in the hurry-up. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Dukes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. Was to pass. Fires quickly. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Payne. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Defense.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just going to keep it after the snap. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Hamilton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Off the play fake. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defense. Just dismissing tackles. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to run, it's Boston. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. And now they've taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Big-time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating. And you know they want to push the ball down the field. But a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Trying play action. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
A full dive to haul that one in. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
Back open in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. You just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
The Dukes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Got his man on the right. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Second down, they'll go to the air. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
One of the things you have to be impressed about this defense is that they've got guys in the back end who can cover, man-to-man or zone. That last one gets swatted away. They're in a situation where they're expecting pass. You know this is going to be a tight window to throw into if you're the quarterback here.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And this one to bring us to a deadlock in the final moments. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And with 5 seconds left, this one to send us to overtime.
This kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Runs through a man, and he might have space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! The lead here in overtime. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Buys a little time with his feet. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. Takes a hit as he fires. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
He caught it. Touchdown, James Madison. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. They don't want to play another overtime. They'll try to win it or lose it on a two-point conversion. Gets it out quickly. They got it. The two-point conversion, and it's a game winner. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
We did it. It really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after having seen what we just saw.
Don't gotta go to the unemployment line.
Great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime.
Not on the hot seat no more. I hope not.
Fans are going to be talking
I've never seen that
for
before.
a long time, Dave.
Yeah, right.
If you know Reese Davis, that
thought it was
is
over.
not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth.
Good coach, man.
And bonus time.
Way to get her done.
Overtime play in that one.
that's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack,
The last one, y'all. I gave y'all a back-to-backer. You're welcome.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We beat Marshall by 1 point, yo. It took everything in us to beat Marshall. What's my coaching status, man? Who we got next, yo? Wow. We got Georgia Southern. Sheesh. I'm about to start 2 dynasties, man. We're gonna fool around and run one with Missouri anyways, y'all. I'm gonna run one with like a higher tier school, and I'm gonna do JMU, which they are 1.5. They're not even a 2-star. They 1.5, yo. I didn't know they were that bad. Sheesh. Let's see. What conference is Missouri in? Because, yeah, I'm going to do the franchise with Missouri. I might as well, right? Let's see. And like, no, not like, and Big Ten. No, they're definitely not in the Big Ten. And the ACC? They definitely not in America. Are they in the Big 12? No. Where's Missouri? Am I overlooking them? Where the hell is Missouri? Oh, they in the SEC. Duh. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna run it up with Missouri. We're gonna run Missouri and JMU, man. Might as well. Because I like to play those big name schools too, you know what I mean? Give it that real feel. Hold on.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode.
Alright, I'm ready.
Time to kick off your EA Sports College Football
Sit out the kitchen.
journey.
What's about? What stuff do you need? Everybody that tuned in, man. A lot of y'all been watching the whole way through, so that's love right there. I ain't even gonna catch you on the next episode. Yeah, it's either gonna be Missouri or week 5 at JMU. Until next time, y'all. I get to coach another day. I'm not on the hot seat, and I don't gotta go to the unemployment line. I'll catch you on the next one, bro. Yee.